Welcome everyone to Yooka-Laylee, a game for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, a 3D platformer I should say, which is actually a very rare genre nowadays. Now here's the thing, some of you, yes a few of you, may actually know that I did try to LP this game back in April of 2017, which by this point, it's almost 2 years ago. It's about a year and 9 months ago when I did this, because that's actually when the game first came out, April of 2017. Only problem is though, I really wanted to 100% this game, like most 3D platformers that I play, but I actually couldn't because I didn't know the game very well, and I was actually kind of lost because overall this game is pretty confusing compared to like Banjo-Kazooie and other 3D platformers, because there's like more, the worlds are more expansive, so it was just very, it was hard, let's just say. Not hard with like the difficulty, but hard with just like how big and lost you can get. However, now I feel like I'm ready. Do I know the game perfectly well? No. Do I know it a hell of a lot better? Heck yeah, I do. So let's do this. So this game here, like I said, it's basically a 3D platformer, which was pretty rare. You know, it's a pretty rare game nowadays, like, or sorry, not a game, a pretty rare genre, I should say, nowadays. Just because it's a series that has pretty much died, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's fine. And you're just gonna check out your trophy progress. I don't need to do that. Stats, credits, no, just play the game, dude. Okay, here we go. Let's play. So, I'm not gonna do that. New file, file 2, sure, that's fine. So this game, I mean, if you have seen my Spiral Let's Plays, then it's a game you're gonna kind of like, because the gameplay is pretty similar, you know, 3D platformer, you know, it's basically, the specific type of 3D platformer is called a collectathon. Kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. Super Mario 64 is somewhat like that, less collectathon-ish than Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Spyro is like that, it's a collectathon essentially. Some of the Crash games can be that, it just depends. I really haven't played Crash games too much, but just know that you know, that trilogy did also get a release for the PS4, which is one that I do want to cover on the channel. You know, I definitely do, I just haven't really had the time to do it. But yeah, so it's a great game. Don't be alarmed by the loading that like freezes. That actually happens and it's a little annoying, but I mean, it's not like it's slowing down the freezing. That's just how it loads in this game. Anyway, this game, it is incredibly similar to Banjo-Kazooie. It's a game that I also have not covered on the channel, and I really do want to do it. It's just that it's hard because you can only use it through the either N64 or the Xbox, you know, through the store, which I don't have either available. But as you can see, the voice acting, it's not really voice acting, it's just voices making sounds, but you see the actual talking in there. Again, pretty much identical to Banjo-Kazooie, pretty much. This game, it's very nostalgic when you play because you do get that Banjo-Kazooie feeling, you know? Just like Banjo-Kazooie, there is essentially an overworld, like the home world that you can call, and then there's different levels. So here, for example, pretty much the home world, or the overworld as you call it, is Hivory Towers. So it's kind of like Grunty's Lair. If you play Banjo-Kazooie, it would be Gruntilda's Lair. So that's how it is similar. Now, like the first level was Mumbo's Mountain, you know, in Banjo-Kazooie. This one, it's oh my god, why am I drawing a blank? Holy shit, why am I drawing a blank? You gotta be kidding me. I'll think about that later. Anyway, as you can see, these are basically the enemies. That's Dr. Quack. Oh my god. Or Dr. Quack? Yeah, Dr. Quack. That's, yeah. Pretty interesting antagonist, as you can see. But then again, like, who actually plays this game for mostly story? Yes, the story's pretty decent, but, I mean, it's not like, you know, mind-blowing. You play 3D platformers for the gameplay, people. The gameplay, not the story. And just like pretty much every game, I pretty much never read dialogue, because, I mean, for one, if you're gonna read dialogue as a Let's Player, you better be a fantastic voice actor or actress, just saying. I can only do a few voices. It really just depends. Like, usually I can do deep voices because my voice is just automatically deeper, you know, naturally. So I could do things like, watch when the next person talks. Hopefully it's not Dr. Quack, because he does not have a deep voice, man. He does not. But like, I can make deep voices. It just really depends, you know, on the character. And Quack, make sure you secure the special book. So like that kind of stuff. Like, I can do that, but like, it has to match the character. That's not the voice I'm going to be giving him, obviously, for this Let's Play. That's stupid, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I can do that, but like, high-pitched voices? There's no way. There's no way I could do that. I can do some, very few, but no. But the point is that you better be a fantastic voice actor / actress if you're going to be reading dialogue as a Let's Player, because there's nothing more annoying than watching a Let's Play and somebody being like, watch this, like, ah, this is the life. I think this old shipwreck finally feels like home, Laylee. Like, see, imagine if somebody were to be doing that the entire game, like, pretty much their same exact voice. That'd be so annoying. That'd be so stupid, honestly. Like, it's, no, just don't do it. Anyway, these here are the first, the first? What the hell was I going with that? I don't know. I was gonna say like the first two main characters. It's the only two. It's the two protagonists, Yooka and Laylee. Obviously it's a play on Yooka-Laylee, the instrument which, technically speaking, it has similarities to a banjo, which is tied to Banjo-Kazooie. You see what I'm going at? Yeah, so, Yooka-Laylee. So the lizard, it's called a lizard. The green lizard is Yooka, and the purple bat is Laylee. Basically, Yooka is Banjo, Laylee is Kazooie. Just think of it that way. So, the majority of the walking is going to be done by, you know, the lizard, Yooka, although it's ironic because in Banjo-Kazooie, you know, Kazooie actually does the majority of the walking once you get the Talon Trot. That's funny, but in this game there is a move similar to the Talon Trot, but it consumes energy, so you can't use it infinitely, which means that you're actually going to be using Yooka more. But they balanced that by making Yooka actually run at a pretty decent speed normally, like they really did. Alright, so as you can see, it's a 3D platformer like I keep saying. Look at this awesomeness. Alright, so first of all, a couple things you should know. The camera essentially is the worst part about this game. The camera sometimes is very bad. It just depends on the situation, but it can be pretty bad. I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but here's his Trouser. Trouser is, he's basically, what's his name, Bottles from Banjo-Kazooie. He is the guy that is going to give you, the moves, as you can see. He's going to talk about that in just a little bit, but he teaches you moves, although in this game, there's a currency to learn moves. Now, in Banjo-Kazooie, I hate to keep referencing it, but for this first episode, I'm going to be relating it a lot, because it's pretty much, it's a copy-paste. I didn't mention this, but the developers, some of the developers that worked on Banjo-Kazooie when they came out in 98-ish, around there, they were here making this game as well, which is why it's extremely similar. But anyway, in that game, you would just find the molehills, and Bottles would teach you moves. And here, there's a currency. You have to pay with quills to be able to learn moves. Now, it's not entirely difficult to obtain quills, I will just tell that right now. So, should be fine. Right now he's teaching you moves that you kind of already know. Yeah, so you can just attack. Again, now with the dialogue, I'm gonna just be like, I'm not gonna be mashing it, but I'm not gonna be showing, like, I can be pressing X to, like, make the dialogue go a little faster. That's a quill. I'm a quill, 1 to 200 on each world. Yeah, okay, cool. So, there are 200 quills on each world except Hivory Towers, because that's the overworld. Let me go ahead and show you totals. This is essentially how the game looks in terms of totals. So every single world has 200 quills, with the exception of Hivory Towers. If you look at Hivory Towers, it only has 10, 1 out of 10. Wow, we're gonna get them all right now. There's a total of 1,010 quills, so minus the 10 from Hivory Towers, 1,000 divided by 200, how many worlds are there, people? If you guessed 5, you would be right. 145 pages. Pages vary, it depends, like there's 20 in Hivory Towers. Pages are basically jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie. The purple thing at the top left, I mean the middle and the top left, the purple butterfly, that's a health extender. The top right is an energy extender, so they each increase your maximum energy and health and energy respectively. The bottom left is I don't know what it's called, but it's like a play token, so you can play the arcade. I'll talk about that later. And then the bottom right is a transformation item, which lets you transform in that respective world. Also, the things at the bottom, there's 5 ghosts. And there's 5 of each, 1 set per world, so again 5 worlds. Those are basically Jinjos in Banjo-Kazooie, where you get all 5 and you get a reward. Yeah, pretty nice. And then you can also divide it by each. So as you can see, Hivory Towers, 20 pages, 10 quills, 1 health extender, 1 energy extender, 0 play tokens, 0 transformation things, I don't know what they're called, and then 0 ghost of each. Because again, it's the home world, so it works a little bit differently. But there's more later, more worlds, so I'll talk about that later. Okay. So, like I was saying, there are 10 quills in Hivory Towers, and they can all actually be found right now. Even though Trouser only asks you for, oh god, I almost died, dude. Even though Trouser asks you for only 5, you can actually get all 10 right now, which I'm gonna do. So, they're all basically in chests right now. Now, in actual levels are not going to be in chests. They're going to be pretty much spread out all over the place and out in the open, so you can just see them from afar. But for now, yeah, they're like that. So, a couple things about controls. Square hits, it's a basic attack. You can jump by pressing X. You can also double jump, but you cannot triple jump. That's pretty much all you can do right now. This actually extends the tongue. I'll talk more about that in just a little bit as to what the hell that means. So he's like, yes, you got enough. Cool, but I'm not going to go there yet. Hold on. Who are you? This is Blasto, another character, yeah. A lot of different characters, a lot of inanimate objects that are given essentially life, you know, in this game. So his throat hurts. Karaoke. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and, yeah, we can't do much with this yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and mash through it. Did that bird just go in his... Okay, wow. Alright, so... Let me see here. What else can I do? Any more chests over here? I actually don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Okay. So in that case, there's one over here. We gotta find 5 more. Now 4 more. There's one over here. Okay, I'll take this one. But that's kind of it for controls. The other thing you can do is you can crouch by pressing L2, but it really has no purpose yet. I'll talk more about that as we go, but everything else is... Nope. The other thing you should know is that if you press R1, it brings the camera behind Yooka-Laylee. Look at that. Automatically, by just pressing R1. Pretty convenient at times. So yeah, just letting you know. Alright, that's it for that so far. Anything up there? I don't think so. I'm just going to go ahead and go up these steps because there's a couple more quills on the way up here. So like here's one. That's 9. Let me go ahead and break these. Oh, that's a butterfly. Tasty butterfly. Yeah, so you can eat butterflies and you can regain health. Basically honeycombs in Banjo-Kazooie, you know? There's a lot right there too, okay? And then over here... That's all 10. Alright, so Hivory Towers is 100% with quills. It's funny saying that in freaking 12 minutes into the video, you know? That's funny. Now we just got 5 more worlds to 100% with quills. Alright, so now that we got this, he's gonna be telling us. Okay. Since the takeover in Hivory Towers. Alright. Gonna raise the gate. Cool. So now we're gonna get a series of tutorials, essentially, making it to the actual tower. Even though, yes, it's Hivory Towers, it's kind of sort of not yet, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so Yuka will be talking about his moves, but there's pretty much nothing that you need to do right now. Crouching. Crouching is useful. Simply press this, and look at that. That's how you crouch. Swimming! I freaking hate swimming in this game. Oh my god. Alright, so for swimming... Swimming is very awkward. In the water we can use L, yeah, to swim. And X to rise, and L2 or square to descend. Yeah. So it's easiest to just press X and square, and that's pretty much how that works. And you can also drown underwater. Alright, those are enemies right there. So I'm just gonna... Okay, this is all tutorial. I don't need to show this, really. Enemies, I mean, they're pretty basic enemies. They're the beginning ones in the game, you know, so that's easy enough. Pretty easy, but just go up to one and press square, and they're dead. It's that simple. Another one. Another one. Look how easy this is, man. Alright, so he's like, no trespassing. That's Dr. Quack. So, as you can see, the premise is by looking at the book, you know, and you need the pages for the book. Whereas in Banjo-Kazooie, it was the jiggies, you know, to get the different areas, the different levels, you know, to eventually rescue Tooty from Grunty, from Grunty's lair. But, you know, honestly, I'm looking forward to this Let's Play. It should be fun. It should be really fun. Now that I actually know the game a lot better, you know, I should be able to make it a little more quality. Because like, I think I did like 5 videos, 5 20-minute videos. So that was like roughly an hour and 40 minutes worth of content. And then I pretty much just gave up on the Let's Play. I just stopped. I was like, oh god, that's so bad. Alright, so here's Trouser once again. Guess we gotta go over to him. Okay, so Trouser essentially teaches you moves, like I was saying. He gives you a free move in Hivory Towers in between every single world, but the ones within worlds you gotta pay quills. So like for this one, for example, he's gonna be teaching us a move in just a little bit, but I need to get the pagey first, I think. It's up there. That's the first pagey of 145 pages in the game. Sure. Okay. With the World 1 boss. He's after one of your super moves. Okay, whatever. Alright, so this is going to be like a... I'm just going to skip it because I already know. It's essentially a tutorial of platforming and jumping. So, let's do it. Let's do this, man. We totally got this. Alright, so these platforms, they basically rise or sink depending on where they start. I think I need to come up here. Guess I do. See, this is really easy platforming, as you can see. There's nothing crazy about this. So far, at least, you know? So far. And there it is. That's a pagey. Alright, so this pagey saying, basically introducing themselves, you know, as the one book. It's been stolen by the evil capital B. Yes, I know. And apparently he can rewrite the universe if he unlocks the secret of the pages in the one book. So our goal is to find all the pages. It's not exactly the most amazing story, as you can see, but it does work, you know, it does work. Okay. So we gotta find the Grand Tomes. The Grand Tomes are essentially the worlds. Again, there's 5 Grand Tomes in the game, which are just 5 worlds. It's just Yooka-Laylee's creative way of naming worlds, you know, just saying Grand Tomes. Okay, cool. Now we gotta go back to Trouser. Also, do you take height damage in this game? I totally forgot if you do or don't. Okay, so he's gonna teach us a move. Alright. For every Grand Tome you unlock, I'll help your quest with the new move. Yeah, makes sense. You gotta unlock the Grand Tome. Except for this one, we don't actually have a Grand Tome unlocked yet. Okay. Yeah. So you can basically collect... So, that's one thing that I need to, like, be clear about. Because if you eat... At least I think that's the way that it works. If you eat a butterfly, like literally press circle to eat a butterfly, you will gain health. If you run into one, you gain energy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think... I need to test it out again, because holy crap, do I not... Why do I not remember that shit? Like, really? Anyway, here's the first move. It's basically the Talon Trot from Banjo-Kazooie, except in this game it consumes energy, which means you cannot spam it infinitely. By the way, these signs here, they show the levels. That's to level 2, or Grand Tome 2. That's level 1. We need to go to level 1. So, here we go. Press R2. You can roll up steep slopes. It's literally a copy-paste of Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, there's a pagey in the cage. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So there is no key in these, even though there's literally a keyhole. No, you have to solve a puzzle to open the cage. However, we cannot do this quite yet, which means we have to move on for now. Unfortunately, stuck to that pagey, but we gotta do it. Alright, so now we're gonna get a tutorial about unlocking grand tomes. All you do, oh my god, this is so much tutorial. All you basically do is stand on a little circle, which is literally right in front of us, and you press a button. You press X. Yeah, okay, let's go. Enough tutorial already, man, enough tutorial. Let's do this. Let's press X. It will cost you 1 page to unlock. Do you want to unlock Tribalstack Tropics? Yes, that's what it's called. Oh my god, how did I forget, dude? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, and that's the first world of the game unlocked. I'm gonna call them worlds probably. Screw grand tomes. It's too fancy, you know? Fancy. Alright, let's go. Let's go in here. Press this button, and we're in. Who the fuck just texted me? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, it's my BFF. Her name is Liz. She's great. She's a great person. It's funny because like she's always telling me how like she's not a great person, and I'm like, really? You're a great person. Oh my god. Sorry, that was the most like vague thing ever, but like I could easily get into more details about that, but I'd rather not talk about my personal life with my BFF. I mean, maybe, yeah, a couple things I should be able to do it. You know, I should be able to talk about. Anyway, first world. So let me go ahead and just quickly show you. I think we can talk about this, man. So every world, aside from Hivory Towers, because it's the home world, has 200 quills, one health extender, one energy extender, one play token, one transformation thing, and 5 ghosts. And then pages, 25 pages. Because it's 25 times 5 is 125. Plus the 20 from here, that's 145, which is 145 pages total. Yeah. And yeah, so that's the stats for every single level in the game. Aside from Hivory Towers. Okay, so we're gonna collect quills. Now, I'll just start right now. That's a ghost already, by the way. That's 1 of 5. Ghost Riders are we. This book we made. Free all 5, and a treasure will trade. Oh my god, I love your rhyme. Capturing 1 goal. Impressive indeed. But to free us all, new tactics you'll need. Oh, look at those rhymes, man. Alright, look at that. We got some quills. Pretty nice. So, yeah, I'll tell you right now. Unlike Banjo-Kazooie, where you can pretty much 100% every single level the first time you go in it, this game does not work like that. There's literally no way that I can 100% this level right now. I don't have all the abilities necessary to 100% the world, which means that all I can really do is just do as much as possible for now. That's the second ghost. You're like, wow, 2 already? Don't worry, they're gonna get much tougher to get later on. Don't worry. But yeah, so like all I can do right now is just get as much as you need. Now, the things that you really want to focus on are the quills. You want to get, I'll just tell you right now, 90 quills, because there are 3 moves that you can learn in this world, and they each cost 30. So by the time we get to Trouser, we should actually have 90, so we can buy all 3 of them at the same time. Or, I mean, if I get to like 60, I can just buy, you know, 2 and then just explore a little more and then just pay the next, you know, however much. Yeah, so over here, it's a dead end. I'll talk about why later. There's a little too much going on, so right now I don't want to keep confusing all of you for now, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold off on that. Okay, so a lot of quills, so we're already up to 25. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. There's some butterflies. I don't think any of these actually have any quills, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. And that seems to be it. I'm trying to pay attention if I missed any, but nope. Okay, we'll talk to you though. So this guy here needs some help. He's looking a bit malnourished. Yeah, I see that. Huh. Okay. I guess not, right? Wow. Okay, so I gotta go ahead and help this person out. So let's go ahead and help you out by killing the enemies that are gonna be incoming. Basically, each of these little missions, if you complete them in a stage, you're gonna be getting a pagey. You know, and just like again Banjo-Kazooie with Jiggies, or just like Spiral games with eggs and you're the dragon, or orbs and Ripto's Rage, you know, stuff like that. So just go ahead and, you know, keep circling, keep killing, keep killing. That's like all you literally have to do. It's actually very easy. I mean, it's one of the first missions, you know, of the game, so there's nothing crazy about this shit. Is that it? One more. You're dead. And that's it. Looks like dinner's canceled. Yep, it totally is. So talk to you now. And like everyone in the game, he's gonna be like, oh, thank you. Here's a pagey. Can you feel it in your bones? Huh. Alright, we got this reward. That's a pagey for us. So we're done here for now. We will be coming back here later, but for now we're done. So let's see here. What the hell am I gonna do? Where do I go now? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, let me go this way. Okay, so here's some quills, which I will take, sure. Looks like you found enough. Yeah, for the first one. Here's a ghost. You cannot get this guy yet, though. We need to wait a little bit, so, because we need a certain ability to actually grab that guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave him there for now. But I gotta make a note of where the hell he is. Okay, so grab these. Kill some more enemies. As you can see, those enemies are so pathetic right now. This we cannot do yet either because we need another ability, which, yeah, we don't have it yet. But we do get it in this world, though, so that's nice. Anything over here? I don't think... Actually, yes. I mean, well, there's one. Can I make those jumps over there? I think I can. Yeah, should be able to. There we go. Some more quills. That's 2 more. There's a few more over here, too. Already at 39. I'd like to get 60 before I talk to Trowser the first time, because that's going to make things a hell of a lot easier. Just so I can buy 2 of his moves right away. But what I do also want to do is go over to... I'm going to go ahead and leave that empty for now. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, no, like I keep saying, honestly, this can get a little confusing. It really can. Because there's a lot going on, so you got to be aware of what the hell you've done already, what you haven't done yet. This is a page a piece. Sometimes this happens. The page is not complete, so you got to find the other pieces nearby. Luckily for this one, they're all right here really close. Ooh, and there's also some juicy quills right there that I need. Okay. Again, I'm skipping some of this dialogue because I don't think you even want to see all that. I don't think you do. It's the gameplay that's important, right? Yes, I think so. Let's see. Let me go ahead and... Oh my god, look at those quills there. Okay, so there's 3 pieces I need to get. Here's one. He said he's the second piece. Okay, here's some quills. The other 2 pieces are gonna be... I know they're right here. There it is. That's number 2. Or number 1, whatever. And then the last one, I somehow do not remember. Is it here? Yes, it is. There we go. That's it. I'm also going to talk to you. This is another quest. So this guy is, what the hell's his name? Let's see. Okay, Sir Scoffsalot. Wow, okay. Proud Knight of Hamelot. That's hilarious. It's a play on Camelot, but it's Hamelot because they're pigs. Get it? Oh my god. This fucking game. Okay, so... we gotta find 3 knights of Hamelot. I know where they are already, so that's good. You know, that saves you all a lot of trouble of having to watch me like an idiot run around everywhere in the world. I will accept. Okay, yes, so... we gotta find the knights. Here we go. So, you get a clue for each. The first one is, my feet are wet, but do not fret, I won't drown by this corporate town. Basically, it's suggesting water. Search somewhere where there's water. So, I'm gonna go ahead and... well, actually, first, what the hell am I doing? I should go over here and repair this pagey. Because we got the 3 pieces. There we go. That's repaired. That's another pagey. I'm not gonna go over there yet. I'd rather go to the thing over here first. So the first one... oh look, I missed some quills. That's alright. I mean, eventually I'm gonna 100% everything anyway, so... Even if I don't run around perfectly in the beginning, I'm gonna do it eventually. Don't get me wrong, I will do it. Alright, so here it is. That's the first guy. This guy will not spawn here if you do not talk to the guy that I just talked to first. So make sure to do it in this order. Okay, so the next clue is... That'd be too easy. It would be, huh? His bow he takes to war around the island with a high score. So I haven't shown that place yet, but there's it's the arcade location essentially. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over there first. Damn, there's so much to do though. Holy crap! Like, where do I even start? I mean, I'm pretty much out of time for this episode, so I'm just gonna go ahead and. I hate to end it here, man, because it just. Oh man, I haven't done anything. Well, yes, I have, but it's just that like, it feels like I could accomplish more, you know? Here's some quills, which I kind of want, low key or high key. I don't know. All right. Yeah, like, do you see this? There's so much stuff to do. Like, there's people everywhere. There's quests everywhere. Like, it's crazy. But what I want to do is get over to the arcade, because that's where the next one is. So I'm focusing on one mission at a time, kind of, sort of. So it's gonna be over here. Also, if I go in this cave, there's the play token for the stage. And I'm gonna end it here. So if you enjoyed this episode in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great and a fantastic day.